Oh, sorry. Good morning. Welcome to this online course, MOOC, like people would say today. This very specific MOOC on this interesting topic. Imagine if you are following us, if you are looking at this video, which is estimating the economic impact of mega events. So in this very short video, I will tell you a few things about this online course. I will shortly explain what are the objectives of this course, what are the requirements, are there some requirements in terms, for instance, of mathematical background or other. I will also give you a very short view on other existing online material that you can find on this topic, and you will see that, at least to our best knowledge, there is nothing similar existing. We didn't find anything as an online course on estimating the economic impact of mega events. Also, there are some other things which may interest you, and I will show you. And I will give you a brief overview on the organization and say just a few words on myself. I am Jerome Messiani. I don't want to spend too much time on myself. I am teaching economics at the University of Venice, University Ca' Foscari. But most important than me are the objectives of this online course. So there are two keywords in this MOOC. The first one is mega events, and thinking about mega events, you can easily think about Olympics, Expo, or World Championship, or FIFA Soccer World Championship, or, for instance, events at a continental scale, like the UEFA Soccer European Championship. For instance, the next one will take place in France in 2016. And you can also think about national events. Well, in the US, you have the Super Bowl, which is certainly something we can call a mega event. Now, someone may ask himself, what is a mega event and what would be a mini event? I don't think it's really a question that has a definite answer. I would generally say that most of the things that we will study today will be applicable to a large series of events, which may not all be really mega events, but may simply be events of different scales. So mega events is the first keyword. And the other keyword is economic impact. What do we mean? So if you read at the newspaper, and for instance, you are in Boston and you read maybe the Boston Globe, you know that Boston is candidate for the Olympics of 2024. And there are studies around which are saying that this may be a very good deal for Boston because this may boost the economy by a number of billions of dollars. That's the case for Boston, but that is also the case for many other mega events. And so how did we get this number, and how much can we believe into these numbers? That is the kind of questions to which this online course will bring some answer and will provide you content so that you can yourself answer these questions based on the specific event that you are interested in. Then, in order to do that, are there some specific requirements or some specific background? Is there some specific background that is necessary? I would say, generally, no. Of course, you need some curiosity, you need some interest, you need some intellectual rigor. That's the case, I would say, for any MOOC. There are a few things that may help you, like a few economic things, like multiple regressions, knowing what is a logarithm, knowing what is the system of n equations, but that's not completely necessary. That will just help you to understand things better, and otherwise I will explain you, that will be simple. There is just one part in which there are some knowledge in terms of matrix computation and in terms of convergence of series, which will be necessary to understand. So what we decided is that we would make a specific accreditation for that module, so you can follow the course not following this optional model where you need some matrix computation and a few other things, or if you also follow this extra module and you validate it, you will get an extra certification for this. I think I will just spend a few words on other existing online courses. There are interesting materials that are offered by Professor Wilson of Michigan State University, Professor Peña of Barcelona University, and some others, professors from Wharton University, that deal with the economics of sport and the organization of mega events. I think they're interesting, but they are not specifically about the economic impact of mega events. So you may be interested by them, but just know that they are something different from what we are talking about. The organization will be quite simple, and I won't browse now the word summary of the course. I prefer to leave it to be discovered by you later, or you will find it easily available in the online material, but it will follow a sequence that is logic to me. The language will be English, but as we live in a complex world, I will sometimes show you some material in other languages like French, Italian, and Spanish, which you may not speak, but if you speak them, that will be an occasion to practice. And anyway, I will translate it for you in all cases, but the requirement is English. Last thing about the instructor, I think I've said enough. What relation do I have with mega events? I will just quote two things. In the latest year, I've been working quite a lot on tourist economics, and I've prepared a book on the economic impact of Expo 2015 in Milan, which is taking place now. And I also participated to a couple of Olympic bids where I had the opportunity to touch upon that reality. I think it's enough for this introductory video, and I thank you for your attention, and I hope that we will meet soon. And now, I officially declare open the first ever MOOC on the economic impact of mega events.